Hello, my beautiful little hearts. I wanted to make a small video just to discuss some things about scars and mental health. So, in this little short story, it might be triggering, so just watch out for yourselves, and if it's not doing you good, you don't have to watch it, of course. So, the other day I was walking my dog, and since it's very warm and practically summer, my arms are free. And then there was this older gentleman. He was sitting on a bus bench, drinking a bottle of wine, greeted my dog, my Ponya dog, and me. And, she's super friendly, and so she always loves to greet everybody and begs for treats, of course. So while he was petting Bonya, he asked me from where I was from, and since I'm Asian, this question was always being asked. So, I replied with a smile and I tried to stay calm since I still do suffer from social anxiety. But then he looked down and then he noticed my arm and he let out this gasp, like, and pointed out at the many scars I have on it. Yeah, so I smiled sadly and knew exactly what he meant. And at that moment, I realized, I wanted to make myself a better person and not a bad person, but, to try to be stronger in a way, I guess, and just flourish a bit. In that moment, as I was thinking that, I just said, that's in the past, which was the first time I ever said this about my own scars in my own volition without anybody trying to persuade me. So it was a very important moment for me. And suddenly his expression turned from a friendly, open smile to a very disturbed and avoidant kind of gaze. And he started mumbling to himself, and I couldn't make out his words. So I asked, like, sorry, I can't understand you. And he just shook his head and started waving his hand at me as to kind of shoo me away. So, yeah, I nodded, said my farewell, and continued my walk with my doggy. Right, so when I returned home, I thought about the many encounters I've had with people regarding my scars. Some distance themselves, some try to make it seem as if it's not a big deal, some reject you as a person immediately, and some don't want to mention or talk about it, which is totally fine. There are also those who are careful, and ask in a caring manner, which is nice, which I appreciate. So nowadays, when I go out in the summers, I am comfortable with having these scars, and I have accepted that, they are a part of me. And I'm trying to grow and to love and understand that part of me and respect it with whatever issues I've had in the past and move on to a better, brighter future. I just hope that society someday will learn that people have scars of all types. Some are in their hearts, some are carried on their body, some carry both. I just wish that judgments like these will not be made of importance, that we come to grow and understand mental health, and respecting each aspect of it. It is, of course, not something I can ask of everybody, in my mind, anyways, because of the very reason. Because of the reason that we all suffer in our own way. And, who knows why he was sitting there all alone drinking a whole bottle of wine. Uh, I was hurt that day, yeah, and I was triggered. But, instead of grieving over my scars in the past, I decided to make art out of it. Ta-da! I draw on my scars and let them guide me towards what the end result of the drawing will look like. So I have a lot of fun with it, and I've always enjoyed drawing on myself ever since I was in high school, or just school in general. I make all kinds of different patterns and things, whatever comes to my mind at the moment. And the body markers I use last up to around 3 days or more. But because of that, I can always make new drawings on my arms, and I always enjoy the process. It's really fun. That is, of course, if you're not drawing with your left hand on your right arm, if you are indeed right-handed. Nowadays, summer isn't scary anymore because of this. No, it's a time for me to create artwork on my body, so there's nothing I need to hide. It's almost more that I can show it off. And I will use my pain and the scars I have to make art. I just wanted all of you to know that, we have the ability to react different ways. With therapy, with the wish to grow, with the wish to continue this journey we have in life. And I've always wanted to be at peace and just with myself and the world and all. So I practice and remind myself to love me, as should you, of course, as should you. So I wanted also to take the time to thank everyone who's supporting me, my little family on Patreon, and my little art server that is starting to grow. Everybody is very loving there, very kind to each other, and it's something I'm so proud of. Because even though it's small, it's just, I'm overwhelmed with just the love everybody has for each other. Like with all the friends I've have made throughout my life, it's been amazing. And just I thank you so much for the bottom of my heart, and thank you. Yeah. So right, let's make a motto, and let's say we should live, learn, love, and grow. Thank you. Bye bye.